All right. You gotta watch out here because people drive like maniacs. Kind of. And there's like a bit of a cliff here, kind of. You know, coming that way. That is the lowest asset. I know this thing has like the backup camera, which is kind of cool, but I tend to like to see more than a tunnel vision of oh yeah, okay, see there's a manual mode there. Oh, okay, I see how it works. So you put it in manual mode and that truck is right in the perfect worst spot. I walk into the store, made the lady laugh. I'm like, I just went up from Danford to Camel's Bay, and I drove by here once. And then when I got up there, I realized the best meat sticks in the world were here. And I just bought 2 of them. They're so tasty. And I said I was thinking about them the whole way going up there and the whole way back. They laughed. They're like, they went up though. They're not $1.50 anymore. They're $2 each. Still worth it though. Oh, they're so good. You get one spicy, one regular, or mild, or whatever. Oh man, they're so tasty. I live off of those things. I really could. Probably wouldn't be good for my arteries, but there's some guy that makes them around here, and he just does such a good job. And I still gotta figure out this heater thingy. But anyway, yeah. So did that. Yeah, I noticed the back dash there. Holy geez, there's not the ass end of this truck's really high for such a little truck. Like it's not jacked up or nothing. Like it's like not like getting into Thunder, where you can use mountaineering gear to get in and out of them there. But I'm gonna have to name this one then. I'm gonna be driving them every now and then. But yeah. But yeah, I don't like the back dash in this. It's too small. So when you turn around like you don't have enough window there to see out of, I find. I know, say, well, you're supposed to use your backup camera. I don't trust backup cameras. Like for close range, yeah, just to see what's there, that's great. Better not hit that with my uncle's truck. Piece of garbage there. So I let one of the local hits it with it. You know, like this is a nice truck. Like if it was Brutus, I would have just ran over top of it. I was like, yeah, whatever. There could be a brick in there. You don't know, right? You know, it's probably just garbage, but it could be something heavy in there too. And you know, this vehicle doesn't have dents in it yet, so I can't drive it like my vehicles. Yeah, so yeah, I just picked up 2 of those meat sticks. Oh, they're so tasty. But everybody started laughing. It's like this was my mission of the day. I drove by here, then I made sure I stopped on the way back. They used to make pizza in there. It was so good. Yesterday I did some work for my friend's mom, and I was you guys probably saw the video where I was about to chase my buddy in his big Dodge with the silver pellet. But my battery died, so I was like, but I wouldn't have been able to keep up to him anyway, especially on that road. I just, you know, when you have a little car on a road that rough, right? I'm like, he just, you know, keep going, big bad Dodge. And anyway, they force-fed me pizza. They force-fed me homemade cookies. Oh, you gotta eat. Come sit down. You're working too hard. Come on, come sit down. I gave a chunk of a meat stick to Bella, so Bella was tight to me the whole time, wagging her tail. I was like, "You're my best friend." But we got lots done yesterday. My buddy had his leaf blower out, and 800. He's a husky guy. I'm a still guy. He got the leaf blower. It's like 79 cc, whatever. It's a beast of a blower anyway. And he got I think it was 850. that he got that for, and it's got the big arm on it. He did his mom's yard in about an hour and a bit, and then he brought out the brush cutter, and so we got that. I started sawing up some old skids and stuff like that. Did some, got the garden hoses out, uncovered the, the little rock gardens and stuff like that. So everything was looking nice. Like, and put up the mosquito tent thing, Like I was saying to my buddy, I said, like I said, remember what this looked like 3 years ago? Now, like all the work I've done here, like look at how nice it is now, and it just keeps getting nicer and nicer. You know what I mean? And little kid with his hand out the window. I waved. He's like, somebody just wave at me. Maybe he's being kidnapped. Who knows? Help me! I just wave at him. There we go. Gotta get this heat thing right. Is it like that? I don't know. Anyway. Horsies. I guess I better stay on the road. Question mark? Question mark? So anyway, yeah, it's like next week I got to pay my credit card, so I'm going to take my weed whacker, which is still under warranty. I can't find the freaking papers though. I usually put everything like that in the same spot all the time. What's with all the shit on the road today? Different as my vehicle. I don't care if I hit stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get that tuned up. I'm gonna bring up Ninja Shark and Sasquatch to see if what it's gonna take to get those chainsaws up and running good. I don't know about Tree Kong. Everybody's been asking me, Reg, what happened to that big husky there? I thought you got that. I said no. I said it didn't work out. But hopefully he got it fixed over the winter, because I know I'm going to be doing some work for them, and it'd be 20 hours of labor to get that saw. He wanted $400 for it, which a 272 72cc saw for $400, as long as it's like, I think I know what was wrong with it, but again, I won't work on somebody else's saw, period, full stop, even if I know what it is. I'll tell them what I think it is, and they can check it out for themselves, right? But I couldn't get it started. And I think what it is on the 272s, the kill switch wire, ground wire or something like that, either the live wire or the ground wire, whichever it is, has a tendency to short out. And when it does, you can't start your saw because it breaks the circuit from the coil, right? So you simply get no fire. If that's all that was wrong with it. Now, if that saw is good, I might get it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But he has to fix it now. Whether he fixed it over the winter or he didn't, we don't know. I won't know until after I talk to them, probably this week coming, because I got to get my season rolling. You know, if I can get an early season, I've gotten an early season already, like 3 or 4 jobs already. That, you know, this month, that I mean, for the first half of the month I didn't make a cent. I'm up to, well, I can't really count selling the chainsaw to my dad as income, but I made budget anyway, so I made about $600, 7 if you add up what my dad paid me. Oh no, I made more than that. I made more than that because I made $800. So I made about $800. I was hoping to make about $9 for the month. So I made about $800 so far, right? But I'm not going to make anything in the next 2 days, and plus it being Easter or whatever. So for March, that's probably one of the best Marches I've had since I moved up here, because usually there's so much snow and everything like that that there's no work until about mid-May, you know, early May, mid-May, sometimes late April, right? So this year I'm probably gonna get all of April in, unless we get which I'm waiting for, like a change in the weather that's just like either all rain or just like snow and sleet and just nasty stuff for like a week or two to hold up the season like it did last year, because that's kind of what happened last year. It's just this year all the snow's gone really early. Okay, now that's too hot. Make up your mind. Make up your mind. I don't know, you know, how much extra gravy I'm going to get this year. If, you know, April will decide whether I get way ahead or not, right? Which I'm hoping it is. Whoa, better watch my speed here. That's right, I'm coming down the mountain. Getting to get a bit better mileage coming down this mountain. It's long enough, anyway. When I was a kid, my cousin and I used to look for gold, and we'd find like quartz and mica and fool's gold and all that. There is some gold there, but you can't get it. It's like little specks and whatever. But yeah. So if I can get an early start to the season, but it's like every season, I start the season with no money, like no real money, right? So, but April would be considered a bonus month, because I count. I basically have to make a year's income from typically May to October, right? October, May, June, July, August, September, October, 6 months, right? So anything I make above that is whatever. But when you have no float to start the season, such as buying new chains for the chainsaws, whatever it might be, all that stuff, starting off with a full tank of gas, mixed gas. I still have about a quarter of a tank left from last year, so I'm going to use it up. I mean, why not, right? So I have that to do. Like yesterday, basically, Mini Beast, its first for that $200 chainsaw basically made me $100 yesterday, you know, and God knows what it made me last year, you know what I mean?